About 6 years ago, 4 of us got together for the purpose of acquiring some income-producing assets that were not dependent on us. So we had passive streams of income. And one of the 4 had a marvelous project. He was raised by a dentist, and he and his father had figured out how to get 3 times as much out of a dental office as the average dentist gets. Now, they're not alone in that. There are a few people at the top of that industry who have accomplished those kinds of numbers. And as he talked to us about that, we said, if you could get those kinds of numbers, imagine the return income-wise that would be there. And so we started into that, and we tested it. And following the recipe that he gave us, we got 50% better results than he got. Now, our test happened in 2005, and then we started to raise capital for that. We raised capital for our first building. In that one, we just leased it, and we moved into Anthem, Arizona. That's 35 miles north of Phoenix. We've been in operation there now for 8 months. In every respect, we're beating the pro forma, the business plan that we put together. Now, as we were moving into that, we couldn't understand why so many commercial real estate people were gathering around us. They were saying, let us raise the money for these. All we want is the real estate. We'll buy the buildings. We'll do the build-outs. You put the dental offices in there. And we, of course, quickly figured out what they had figured out. Here was a genuine income-producing commercial piece of real estate. And so in this first office that we have, we're at this point in time looking that by the end of February, we started in May. By the end of this February coming, we will have break even on that project. By the end of May, we will be producing profits at the level we expected to be producing profits by the end of the 3rd year. By August, we'll have profits at the level that we expected to be producing by the end of the 7th year. From a real estate perspective, we have as much in the real estate as we have in the office itself, and the profits of the office contribute to the income on the real estate. So if you'd like to have the ideal tenant in a building that has to keep their facility looking very nice for all the patients coming in, and therefore very nice for the owners, and you want to have those kinds of returns with an income-producing property, you ought to talk to us after.